All right, authentic answers. Bournemouth 2, Manchester United 2. Let's get into this, man. First of all, I've given up. Given up. United constantly are the most consistent team of just playing poor. Bournemouth should have ripped United to shreds. Should have been 3-4-0 easily first half. Um, every time they got the ball, they was just able to just cut United through. Both their goals, it was like a training match. Like there was no pressure on them to try and stop them from shooting. It was awful to watch. Um, as much as the players are the ones that are on the field, but Ten Hag has to take accountability for this. And every time I watch the game now, I realized why United are so open, because tactically they are completely, it's just wrongly set up. Like, and to quickly like elaborate on that, you see someone like Casemiro, yeah. Casemiro is a person that is well established. He's as they always say, he's a Champions League winner, and he was bought because of his experience and that he's meant to be regarded as a star player. We didn't buy him on potential. We bought him of what he could offer us right now. The reason why Casemiro looked so good in Real Madrid, because he was the reinforcer. He was the central defensive midfielder, no nonsense, which allowed the Ronaldos, the Benzemas, the Ozils, the Di Marias, all of those type of players to go and do what they need to do. It's not a coincidence that at United he seems to score more goals than he ever did at Real Madrid. Because at Real Madrid he knew his job. His job was to sit and protect. He's not doing that at United. I watched the game and I'm watching him. He's all up like he's playing striker. Where you've got people like Mainu and Mason Mount and Bruno that's playing defensive. That's not his role. You brought to United as cover for the central defensive midfielder, and he's not doing that. He's not protecting the back four. He's not protecting his midfield. You look how open Man United are every single game, because there's nobody there that just sits there and does the ugly work. He wants to go up and score. Granted, we can see that he does have it in his locker to score goals, but that's not what he was brought to the club for. You cannot have Bruno, Meno, and Casemiro all trying to score goals, and then in the middle, who's there? Nobody. Nobody is there. I saw Maguire coming up all the way to the halfway line to try and make a tackle, because our defensive midfielder has vacated that position. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke, and Ten Hag has to take accountability for this. Granted, like I keep saying, the players should still know what to do when they're on the pitch, but tactically, it's all wrong, man. It's listen. I say the only person that would actually say he played okay was Bruno. He seemed like he had a bit of heart yesterday. He seemed like he wanted to actually change the narrative of the game. Everybody else was appalling, and it's time to start bringing out the star players, the big players, the Rashfords. Whatever you're going through, whatever might be going off the field, he is considered as the star man of United, where this is who you're meant to look to. Every other team in the league has somebody that has had a good season. As poor as Chelsea have been, you can still say Cole Palmer has still managed to shine, still managed to do it. Where you got Man United, Marcus Rashford done absolutely nothing all season, all season. You look at Garnacho. Ten Hag has thrown him under the bus and said, oh, he wasn't doing this and he wasn't doing that. Granted, it wasn't his greatest game. He didn't play well. But you're now going to say that about a 19-year-old, but you don't want to pull out other people. I'm seeing again, Mason Mount. This is now, what, his fourth game that he's been back? Still not getting enough minutes. Still not doing enough in training for you to feel like he should be starting. Still not doing enough for you to feel like, oh, hold on a second. Let me even bring him on at half-time. That was Ten Hag signing. Let's be real, he's basically missed a whole season. So you could have got him this season for free. You could have saved yourself 60 million if you decided to be patient, because he's been injured. You rushed the deal and you bought him from Chelsea for 60 million for what reason? That is another Ten Hag fault. Who else was there? Dallo. He's gone back to old ways. I was singing his praises before, saying how good he's been over the last couple games. Now he's gone backwards. And again, bless the young defender. I said it last week. I was skeptical about him playing against the Liverpool game, but he done all right. This game, it showed the levels. He couldn't do it. And it's shocking to know that he has next to him an 80+ million pound defender that's meant to be elite at England international. All of this stuff can't do it. The Clivert goal and the Solanke goal, it was basically like saying, "Go on, shoot." And you know what? Again, I feel sorry for Onana. As much as people say he's not a great keeper, granted he's not the best, but he made some saves yesterday. He actually made some saves. Like when you've got, I think Man United is second in the Prem for taking the most shots overall. Like, come on, what does that tell you? They're exposed. That it was too open. Everyone's saying, "Oh, Man United's a counter-attacking team." I don't see it because perfect example. Arsenal played great football, but when they went to City's ground, they had to kind of soak up a bit of pressure and say, "You know what, we're going to counter-attack," and it worked. Those type of games, those type of teams, you can do that stuff. But when you're going against Bournemouth, a team that's already slapped you 3-0 at your own ground, you can't be playing no counter-attacking team. You need to go there on some vengeance. Like, no, we need to do something today. It wasn't there with United. It was lethargic. It was slow. Nobody, like, they're not playing for the badge. They're not playing for the manager. To be honest, they're not even playing for themselves. Like, they must get bored of being losers now. Like, how can you continually, every single week, not care about losing? Like, as much as I said, I don't even want Europa League and if we lose, but it's like, the football is just terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. Like, and I looked at the team and I'm saying to myself, minus the defenders, that's probably United's strongest team. First choice striker, Garnacho, Rashford, Bruno, Mainu, Casemiro. After that, it's debatable, but that midfield upwards, that's United's best team. Let's be real. And we still can't see anything. As I said, Bournemouth should have felt, all these teams should be feeling angry when they go against United. If you actually look at this United team, the way they play, and you don't beat them, something is wrong. Like, something is really wrong. And Ten Hag, you're gonna have to take it now. Like, you're not getting it right. You speak a good game, but whatever you're seeing on the training, it's not coming through for the pitch, man. For the games, it's not. Like, don't see it at all, man. Just open. Like, Casemiro, all of these big players, the big stars, the Rashfords, the Casemiros, the Varans, the Maguires. It's time to go now, man. We need players that can actually do something. What it says on the tin, they can actually do it. Because these players right now, it's not happening, man. It's not happening at all. But yeah, best Man United can get now is 6. It's laughable, but damn, just need the season over. Hopefully they get form before the Coventry game, because if we go out to Coventry in the FA Cup, that is going to be a joke. But yeah, man, let me know your thoughts. Is Ten Hag the right guy? United season. Authentic answers. Peace.